My dear viewers, today discuss the chapter 1 Matter and its Composition part 2 based on ICSE class 7. To take the link of part 1 video of matter and its composition, please show the description box. My dear viewers, question type give the reason for the following. A. Solid are hard and rigid because solid have a definite volume and shape. They are rigid and lack the ability to flow. This is because the molecules in the solid are very closely packed. Therefore, the intermolecular force among them will be much higher than liquid and gas. Next question B. Liquid take the shape of the container because the force between liquid particles are weaker than the force between solid particles. This means that liquid particles are further apart and can move about more easily. Since the particles can move, the liquid can flow and take the shape of its container. Question number C, similar question type, the reason for the question type, because number 1, the particles of a gas are constantly moving in all the direction with different speed. Therefore, they do not have a fixed volume and hence completely fill the vessel in which they are kept. Option 2, that is part 2, the molecules of a gas are free to move randomly in all directions. Next question, what is matter? List its property. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. The three states of matter are solid, liquid and gas. Characteristics of the matter, that is any characteristics that can be measured, such as an object's density, color, mass, volume, length, mobility, melting point, hardness, odor, temperature and more, are the considered property of the matter. Next question type, what is the matter composed of? That is the composition of matter. The similar question type, the composition of matter, that is the what is the matter composed of? Matter is made of atoms and molecules which then subdivided into protons, neutrons and electrons. Okay. Next question, what is the relationship between intermolecular distance and intermolecular force? Intermolecular force. Molecules in a substance are held together by a force called intermolecular force. Intermolecular distance, that is the distance between the molecules of a substance, is called intermolecular distance. Next question, define the diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of a substance from one area of higher concentration to an area of the lower concentration. Diffusion occurs in liquid and gases when their particles collide randomly and spread out. Example, perfume of the flower that quickly permits the still air of a room. Next question, what are the characteristics of matter in the solid state? Number 1, definite shape, definite volume, definite mass. That is definite mass, volume and shape. Part 2, that is the second point, short intermolecular distance. Third point, strong intermolecular force. Fourth point, the constituent particles remain fixed at their position and can only oscillate about their main position. Point number 5, solid are incompressible and rigid. The next point, that is last point, 6th point, high density. Next question type, write down the any four property of liquid. Point number 1, liquid have a fixed volume but no fixed shape. Point 2, liquid can be compressed. Large pressure is required to compress them. Third point, liquid have lesser densities than solid. Fourth point, intermolecular force of the attraction is weaker than solid. Next question type, what are the characteristics of matter in the gaseous state? Point number 1, the molecules of a gases are very loosely packed. Point number 2, gases neither have a definite shape nor a definite volume. Point number 3, gases diffuse rapidly. Point number 4, gases can be in compressed to a higher extent. Next question type, explain with the help of an activity that matter occupies space. Take a glass of water and mix some sugar in it. Wait for some time. Now you will see that the sugar is dissolved. Particles of water have space between them, and this is why particles of a sugar got dissolved in it. Next question type, explain the arrangement of molecules in solid, liquid and gases. Gas are well separated with no regular arrangement. Liquid are close together with no regular arrangement, but solid are tightly packed, usually in a regular pattern. Next question, there are 118 elements in nature, but you can find more compounds than elements. Why? There are only 118 elements known yet, but number of compound is incredibly large. You can imagine well that if any one element reacts with other elements, then more than 50 compounds can be found. That is why the number of element fixed, but the compound number, that is the number of compound, infinitive. Okay, my dear viewers, thank you, my dear students.